Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how best to defend in World Soccer Champs. I'll give you some good general tips on how to defend with some explanation, and then I'll walk through some individual chances and explain my thought process throughout them. It's going to hopefully improve your overall ability and help you win more matches. So enjoy. Skills that help a lot with defense are fast reaction times and generally just being able to predict the AI's movements. Fast reaction times are often a natural skill, but you can practice with like several apps and websites. And to be honest, it's just a good skill to have nonetheless, never mind a game. But being able to predict the AI's movements is something that you'll pick up from just practicing, generally playing or watching the game a lot. However, you generally should just aim to slide just in front of the attacking player. Don't aim directly towards the ball unless they're moving towards you. Try and just go in front of the defender. So slide to where they're going to move to. Don't just aim to tackle the player, but also to block shots, sliding positions, to block the goal in areas they're most likely to shoot towards, or the keeper less likely to be able to save. Remember that the opposition cannot curve the ball and can only shoot in straight lines, so don't worry about them swirling around the keeper or anything. Generally do try to cover up as much of the goal as possible and get in front of the opposition. Also try to judge whether it's better to slide the ball out of play or allow your defender to move in and clear the ball. The better decision here will often depend on how fast your opponent is, additionally where you are slide tackling from, because if you slide from an awkward angle, the ball may just not move, quite annoyingly. Don't weird bug or something, I don't know. But do also remember you will not be able to stop every chance. There will be some that are impossible to defend, especially if your opposition is very fast. You cannot guarantee every victory. So in this chance, I first quickly slide out to cover the goal, blocking most of the available space to shoot and block the first shot. I attempt this a second time as the opposition recover, although they don't shoot again yet. As they pass back upwards, the ball is moving towards me, so I can make a direct slide tackle to get the ball away. I tackle diagonally to try and get the ball to the defender in the centre, though he runs away as the defensive AI can often be annoying and uncooperative. As the opponent cover again, I take a successful 50-50 chance and cover the right side of the goal instead of the left, blocking another chance. You can't really predict that, it just kind of happens. Unfortunately, there are again no other defenders nearby which allow the opposition to recover again and finally score. This is an example of how the opposition can often recycle the ball repeatedly and continue attack while you become annoyed and fatigued with the chance. Try not to get annoyed or tense and keep trying. But when your own defenders aren't nearby, it can be a struggle, especially as you must often aim to get the ball away, can't really clear it. When my defender is able to get right behind the attacker, and you can't really trust your defender to get in front and clear from this unless you are much faster, which is often not the case. Really, I should have tackled from behind and let the ball roll to the keeper. Luckily, the keeper saves it anyway. In this example, I first predict the AI's movement and block the pass and shot to the right, although I really couldn't have stopped a shot to the left anyway, so this was my only move. Then we also see a lot of fumbling around with the ball. These are situations where you may not know whether it is better to try and slide the ball out of play or keep letting the ball bounce around to try and clear it. This often has to be seen on a case-by-case basis, depending on how close the attacker is and what angle you can hit the ball at. Usually the best option is to wait to clear the ball, and slide tackling while the ball is moving around like this usually means the ball won't move as you tackle. It starts with predicting a shot and moving to cover the front of the goal. However, we see more of this fumbling again. It is fairly common. I here decide to slide tackle instead of allowing the defensive AI to clear, which is a mistake. The ball doesn't move and the opposition are allowed to continue. Luckily, I'm still able to make a tackle from behind to push the ball into an abundance of defenders in the middle, however there often aren't so many defenders present. This final example is an easy one that shows up very often. It kind of becomes muscle memory as to when exactly you should slide tackle, but the defender will at a certain point turn to move towards the box, and you want to tackle just before this to get a clean tackle to clear the ball. One thing you should work on is timing your tackles, not just for this chance but for many others as well. Like I said before, at some point your tackles may be in no way affecting depending on when and at what angle you hit the ball. So practice the ways you slide tackle to make sure you're hitting the ball well enough to clear effectively. Thank you very much for watching. I know this was quite short, but hopefully it helped give you a better idea of how to defend within the game. So, good luck, have a great day, and as always, stay creative.